On May 14th, 2008, a young man named Brandon Swanson, just 19 years old, mysteriously disappeared in Minnesota, United States. Brandon was a college student, and that night he went out to celebrate the end of the semester with friends. He was driving back home when something unexpected happened. Around midnight, he called his parents. "Dad, I fell into a ditch. The car won't start. I need you to come get me." His father, Brian Swanson, asked Brandon to describe the place where he was. The young man said he could see lights of a city in the distance. Brian and his wife, Annette, got in the car and drove to the indicated location. But Brandon was not there. They called back. "Son, we're here, but we can't see you." Brandon insisted he was in the right place, but his parents couldn't find him. So he decided to walk to the nearest town and ask them to meet him there. The call remained active for 47 minutes. During all this time, the parents heard Brandon's footsteps on the road. He spoke normally, seemed calm, until suddenly, oh shit, the phone went dead. The call dropped. Brandon was never seen again. Investigation and mysteries. The parents called the police immediately, but the answer was cold. He's a young adult. He probably ran away. It was only after much insistence that the investigators began searching for Brandon. His car was found more than 40 kilometers from where he said he was, but no clues to his whereabouts were found. Theories about what happened. Some believe he fell into the Yellow Medicine River, which was in the area, but his body was never found. Others suggest he may have been attacked by a wild animal. Some say he was kidnapped. The truth? No one knows. To this day, his case remains unsolved. If you received an audio message from a friend where he was screaming in pain, begging for help, what would you do? On September 6th, 2015, a man named Henry McCabe, 32, went out to have fun with friends. He was an accountant, had a normal life, wife, children, but that night would change everything. Henry was last seen at a gas station around 2 a.m. Shortly after, one of his friends received a terrifying voicemail. The mysterious audio. At first, all you could hear were strange noises, then moans, muffled screams, as if Henry was being tortured. The sounds became increasingly desperate, and then a metallic sound, like an electronic buzzing, echoed in the background of the recording. After that, absolute silence. The disappearance and the found body. The family called the police, and intense searches were carried out for weeks, but no clues. Until 2 months later, Henry's body was found in a shallow lake, a few kilometers from where he was last seen. The strangest thing? There was no sign of a struggle, no signs of aggression, nothing that could explain the terrifying audio. The police classified the death as accidental drowning. But then, why was Henry screaming? The main theories: 1. He may have been kidnapped, tortured, and thrown into the lake. But by whom? And why? 2. Some people believe he was the victim of an experiment, and the sound in the audio was from an unknown technology. 3. Some say it was something paranormal, something that took Henry that night. The only certainty? The mystery has never been solved. 2 stories. 2 unexplained disappearances. But what about you? What do you think happened to Brandon Swanson and Henry McCabe? Was it just a coincidence? Or is there something darker behind it? Comment below and don't forget, if you want more scary stories like these, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. See you in the next video.